When live streams offer an almost voyeuristic look into someone's home, you might see something you didn't expect to see. Such is often the case with Twitch streamers, who get caught up in the passion of their gaming and forget that people are watching. Hey, it happens to the best of us, right? But that doesn't stop it from being hilarious. Here are our picks for the most epic fails in Twitch gaming. Number 10. Don't get high in game. Most every gamer knows the feeling of accidentally overwriting a save file, but to do it live for everyone to see, we'd almost feel sorry for Twitch user Jugabaus if it weren't so painful to watch. Of course, the fact that he was under the influence at the time of the tragedy lost him any sympathy from his watchers, who summarily flamed him in the comments. Number 9. Just be quiet. In this particular case, it isn't the streamer who fails, but rather one of the guys watching him play Tomba 2, rather flawlessly we might add. Throughout the stream, Chibi kept a running commentary of jokes that would, at best, earn him a pity laugh. Caveman DCJ finally gets enough and tells him the truth. He says, "I'd really prefer if you'd be quiet. You could cut the cringe with a knife." To be fair, Chibi is just a socially awkward kid. Sometimes life teaches particularly hard lessons. This is one of them. Number 8. Aim away from the television. Look, we get it. Gaming can be frustrating. Who hasn't lost their cool after running into the wall on that one level in Battletoads? You know exactly which one we're talking about. That said, Twitch user CalebHart42 did a lot more than just get frustrated. He flung his controller across the room straight at the television. Then he did the smart thing and walked away, only to come back a few seconds later and throw something else straight at the Cloud scroll hanging on his wall. Cloud has it hard enough without having things thrown at him. Number 7. Interior design fails. If you're a professional Twitch streamer, you may not have enough time to keep your house clean. That's okay, just as long as you've got a green screen up behind you while you play, right? Day 9 uses this exact method, until he doesn't. Halfway through a Hearthstone match, the screen topples. You can hear something breaking in the background if you listen. But, true to form, Day 9 handles it good-naturedly, and with as much aplomb as anyone can expect in that situation. Number 6. Don't reveal your hand. Remember the huge CSGO betting scandal from a short time ago? CSGO is popular among players and watchers alike, and it's not uncommon for people to bet with virtual items. Dozens of these sites existed, often raking in thousands of real-world dollars. One of the most popular CSGO streamers, T-Martin, made the mistake of logging into his bot account that revealed he owned one of the sites. Oops. Long story short, Twitch banned him, CSGO banned him, and he faced severe legal repercussions. Why? With an audience of 10 million, T-Martin decided to promote the site, without disclosing to anyone that he was the owner. Double oops. Number 5. Twitch screaming. Twitch gaming is serious business. So serious that a wasp can disrupt the entire thing. For streamer Skidler, his RuneScape quest had so captured his attention that he didn't notice the small flying insect until it was too late, and then it surprised him, prompting a rather unmanly scream to erupt from his mouth. One of the YouTube comments said it best. Looks like some repressed childhood memories just resurfaced there. Number 4. Here, scatty, scatty, scatty. Cats are fantastic pets. They're relatively self-sufficient, but even they get too excited from time to time. As was the case with Alinity Divine's beloved four-legged friend. The cat jumps onto the chair, and only when it reaches the top of the chair does Alinity notice the ever-feared dingleberry hanging from her cat's posterior. Cue the screams. While undeniably gross, anyone who's owned a pet has often dealt with worse, though usually not so much on an in-your-face basis. Number 3. Go to school, kids. Making a career as a professional streamer is tough. It's probably better to stay in school, but in this case of a particular streamer, that didn't work out. If you skip school, you need a good reason, like being sick. But for Adam, being sick meant staying in bed and not playing video games. What is it about a mother's yelling at their kid in the background of a live stream that's just so cringy? We're not sure, but we bet Adam could tell you. Number 2. Dance Dance Revolution. Some streamers gain their following through humor, others through looks. Kelly Jean is definitely one of the latter. She plays League of Legends and often dresses as characters from the game, making use of her above-average looks to snag the attention of watchers. Who can blame her, right? That said, she's a good player, but not such a good dancer. Dressed in a Leona costume, we can't help but think she'd be better off saving up for the ult. Number 1. Wake up, Cargol. Dungeons & Dragons requires the most out of its players. They must pay attention and be engaged and awake. In this particular group, the party lost one of its members rather early on. We'll just say he was hit with a sleep spell. Cargill, the fighter of the group, born of the spoils of war and in seek of a new challenge, apparently found the challenges he faced to be easy. The party could no longer keep it together, and despite the DM's best efforts to wake him, Cargill remained fast asleep. Natural one, anybody? Those are our picks for the greatest fails in Twitch gaming. So what did you think? If you have any that you'd like to share, link to them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to CBR for more hilarious content like this, as well as everything related to geek culture.